honor to claim you. But I go by Sharon mostly. I've always gone by Sharon since I was a little girl. I actually didn't know my first name was Hasty until I was 17. And I was an immigrant. Came from Mexico, and when I went to get my paperwork, I had to see my birth certificate for the first time, and I'm like, "What's a Hasty?" You know, I was like, "Oh yeah, that's your first name." So that's why I don't respond to it very well. That's not what my speech is about at all. I'm going to talk about a life-changing moment, and it was really hard for me to choose one. I'm 28 years old, and I've been going to college for, I don't know how long. See, I graduated high school in 2004, took a 3-year break. You do the math. But I kept changing my major over and over and over, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, career-wise, or anything like that. What's the meaning of life? At 25, I was just like, what is the point? So my speech is my turning point. Last year, 27. I was 27 years old. My speech is called, How Do You Want to Be Remembered? What does Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison, and Kurt Cobain have in common? They all died at 27. All of them died at 27. And they all left a legacy behind of like their music, what they stood for, and all that good stuff. On January 3rd, 2013, my best friend, his name is Ruben Hernandez, he passed away. He got ran over on an overpass. He was walking home from the bar, and he literally got ran over and passed away on the spot. And he was literally my best friend. I met him when I was in junior high. I was taking ROTC. He was my major. I hated him. He used to grab his stick and do a push-up, and he'd be like, oh, I can't do a push-up. But at the end of junior high, I could do 20 push-ups. And then in high school, I continued to take ROTC, and he was always there for me, encouraging me. I used to hear his voice at 6 o'clock in the morning, get up, it's time for school. And it was just a voice in my head, and it was his voice in my head telling me to get up, do your homework, do this, do that. And I hated him. And as high school continued, I had him for theater, so we did theater together, and I also had him for ROTC, and we built the stage, some of the sets of the theater together, and that's when we started kind of bonding. And it wasn't until after high school that we finally started hanging out. We found out I had a lot of the same music likes, and extremely long story short, it's already too late. He became my best friend. He was always there for me, always there for me. One time my boyfriend left me, and I was all sad and depressed, and I didn't want to get out of bed. I called out of work, and he came over, got me a root beer float, and helped me clean my room, and took me out for a walk. Sounds weird. Took me out for a walk in the park, and I realized everything was gonna be okay as long as I had him in my life. And then he was gone, and that was the turning point. I was like, what's the point? 27 years old, what's the point? I don't know what to do. I'm in college, I've been in college for so long, and I started thinking about Jim Morrison, Kurt Cobain, 27. They all died at 27. What did they leave behind? What do people talk about? So the point of life is different for everyone. The time and reality is relevant. It's different for you, it's different for you, it's different for you, it's different for me. For me, I feel like the purpose of life is what we leave behind when we pass away. We're only here for a short amount of time. What are people going to talk about when you're gone? So I decided to pursue art. I've been doing art in high school, but it was always a hobby. Art was always supposed to be a hobby, and that's what I want people to talk about when I die. It's like, oh my God, did you see her painting when she was blah, blah, blah? Did you see her painting when she grew up, she got even better, and then as she got to grandma, she became even better. And that was my turning point, where it's that's what I want to do. Because now my friends, all they talk about is Ruben and how he was, he's always there for people, how he lived a life to the fullest. He was always live fast, die young kind of person. He was you're having a party, yeah, I'll be there for you, dude. I'll go to your party, I'll support you. He was always there for people, and that's what people talk about now that he's gone. So that's what I want to do. I want to leave a legacy of my paintings and my art, so that way that's what I want people to talk about when I pass away. And I encourage each and every one of you to find your passion, your reason for living, your reason for being here, whether it be nursing, whether it be, theater, or whether it be what else? Being funny like Fez. You were in America, by the way. I'm Mexican. I was born in Mexico. We're American, dude.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
all American. Thank you so much, guys, and have fun on your life adventures.